Hey, did you hear about Oliver? He's gone.
Gone. Oliver.
That innocent-looking kid, he only turned up a few weeks ago.
Where did he go?
No idea. Last time it was when he went off with that old guy.
Yeah,
But he came back that time, didn't he?
yeah, I remember. Bill Sachs and Nancy brought him back that time.
Yeah, but then he went out with that job on that job with Sykes, and he didn't come back.
That's crazy.
Well, if he can disappear once and come back, he'll probably be fine this time, right?
Yeah, that's true. He'll be probably okay.
Also, he survived the worst. He had a hard start in life, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Didn't he grow up in a workhouse?
I heard his mum died when he was a baby, and he never got to meet his dad, so he lived in a workhouse picking oakum all day.
Oh, that stuff. It's horrible. It hurts your fingers so much.
Right? Never got to much to eat either. That's
Maybe-
what I heard.
Maybe that's why he's so skinny.
Shh, watch.
Oh, I'm so hungry.
I know, this stuff's disgusting.
At least we got some food today.
Yeah, they forgot yesterday, didn't they?
What are we gonna do this afternoon?
Picking oakum again. You know, where we have to pull old ropes apart so that they can be used in ships in the Navy.
Yuck, not that again.
They say it's serving our country and helping the Navy, though.
Yeah, but there's tar all over the ropes. It's disgusting sticky stuff, and it wears the skin away on your fingers till they bleed. Not that Mr. Bumble cares. He doesn't care what happens to us as long as we pick enough oakum to make money for him.
Now then, boys, don't be lazy. Is that all you've done so far? Get back to work. You've been going too slowly.
Yes, sir.
Remember, boys, you're serving the Navy, serving the country, boys.
Yes, sir.
That's the least you can do, you little wretches. It's only by the generosity of the church you're here at all, you boy.
Me, sir?
If it wasn't for me, you would have made it to your first birthday. I remember you, a sickle little thing dumped on the church's doorstep in the middle of the winter after your mother died. You had frozen to death if I hadn't taken you in.
Yes, sir.
So get a move on, boy. Come on, hurry up.
Yes, sir.
Remember, boys, you need to pick another pound of oakum today or there'll be no money for your dinner.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. No money for our dinner? More like no money for our dinner once he's made himself a huge feast.
Yeah, I'm too hungry to work without some more food. There's no way I'll be able to pick all that oakum.
But if we don't do it, we'll get even less food and we'll get further behind.
We'll all starve to death at this rate.
That's probably what he wants. Then he won't have to spend money on us and he can keep it all for himself.
Hey, Oliver, why don't you ask if we can have some more food?
Me? Why me?
Come on, Oliver, or we will all starve. Things can't get worse.
Maybe you're right. I'll have a go. Mr. Bumble, sir?
Yes, boy, what is it now?
Mr. Bumble, sir? I was wondering, please, sir, could I have some more?
What?
Please, sir, I want some more.
More?
Yes, sir, you see,
Well, I've never heard such a thing. More? You asked for more? How dare you, you little ungrateful wretch.
no, sir, you see.
You dare to argue with me? I saved your life when your mother died. I took you in. I made sure you had a roof over your head and food to eat for your whole life. And now you're being so ungrateful, asking for more? I've never heard anything like it.
Please, sir, I only...
Silence. I will sell you to my friend Mr. Sourberry, the undertaker, who organizes the funerals at the church. I'm sure he'll have room for you to sleep in his workshop. Maybe a coffin or something. That should do for a little urchin like you.
Whoa, he sold him.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Oliver had to go work for this guy who built coffins.
Was he a nice guy?
Who? Mrs. Sourberry? Yeah, I think so. The problem was Mrs. Sourberry hated Mr. Sourberry and also hated anybody he liked. He liked Oliver, so Mrs. Sourberry hated Oliver. And there was this guy there who was working there called Noah.
Noah, like Noah's Ark.
Will you let me tell the story? Yes, like Noah's Ark. Some people had names for the Bible, so Noah was working there too. But he didn't like Oliver either, so he bullied him.
So what did Oliver do?
Well, one night it got all too much. Noah insulted Oliver's mother, and Oliver tried to punch him. They got into a fight, and Mrs. Sowerberry came down to see what was going on. But then she saw Noah was punching Oliver, so she joined in and tried to hurt Oliver too.
No way.
But Oliver ran away, didn't he? That's how he ended up in London.
Who's telling the story? I was just getting to that. Yes, Oliver ran away that night and ended up in London, where he happened to meet a friend of ours. See if you'll recognize him.
So this is London. It's a huge city, far bigger than anywhere else I've lived. So easy to get lost. I was hoping that would make it easy to find somewhere to sleep tonight, but I haven't had much luck yet. I hid in a hay wagon most of the way to get here, you see, then walked the last few miles. I'm really tired now, though, so hopefully I'll find somewhere safe to sleep soon. But most of all, I'm so hungry I'd even eat the workhouse's gruel with a smile now. What's the matter?
Nothing's the matter. I just thought I heard you say you'd be happy to eat workhouse food. Are you mad? That stuff is disgusting.
Not mad, just very, very hungry.
Well, now, we can have that. Here, have this pie.
Wait a minute, who are you?
They call me the R for Dodger. Dodger to my friends. Now, I can see you're new to London. What's your name and where are you from?
I'm Oliver. Pleased to meet you. I've run away from where I used to work because they beat me up, and I've come to London to find a job and make my fortune.
That sounds rough. You must have come a long way. Listen, I meant what I said about that pie. Here, have it.
Well, thank you for the offer, but I don't have any money at all to pay you for it, I'm afraid.
It's on the house.
When you say the house?
Them as asked, no questions, get told no lies. Let's just say my friends and I are offering it to you for free.
Really? Well, if you're sure, that's very kind of you. Thank you. This is good.
Now listen, if you happen to be looking for somewhere to stay at the night, I know a very nice gentleman who'll give you your holdings for nothing and never ask for change.
Really? Somewhere I could stay?
Yep,
For free?
yep,
Really?
yep.
Oh, that would be amazing. But why don't I have to pay to stay there? Where does he get the money from to do that?
I told you, them as ask no questions, get told no lies.
Do you work there too?
Yep, know it very well. It's a nice place, lots of boys all together. You'd fit right in. And maybe someday one of us can help you find some work and make that fortune.
Well, if you're sure he wouldn't mind me staying too, I would be very grateful.
Someone like you? A little innocent face and voice? No, I'm sure he'd be more than happy to have you.
Why does my face matter?
Never you mind, Oliver. Fagin will be very pleased to meet you. Just follow me.
Oh, poor little thing traveling all that way with no food or money.
I going stuffed in the head. He could have got some for himself. He was just too innocent to take it. Dodger said Oliver was like the first time he saw him, but I didn't realise he was that bad. What was it he said? I don't have the money to pay for it, I'm afraid. Who does?
He was like that at the beginning, though, wasn't he? Dodger said that when they met Oliver and brought him back to Fagin's that first time, Oliver just followed him, trusted him completely, even though Oliver had no idea where they were.
Oh yeah, Dodger said he just trotted along next to him, seeing things like, "Oh, I'm so glad you're here and you're so brave going through London on your own. Aren't you getting mugged?"
Worried about getting mugged? That's a good one.
Do you remember when Dodger brought him back to us? No, we had to be on our best behaviour. He still thought we were good, law-abiding citizens, so we had to pretend to be as posh as we could.
Here we are then. Everyone's out at work at the moment, I'm afraid, but you'll meet them later.
Where do they all work? Maybe I could go with one of them tomorrow and find a job at the same place.
Oh, they work round and round various bits of London, wherever there's money to be made, really.
What do they do? I don't mind what sort of work I do. Maybe I could go with one of them.
That's not a bad idea at all. I'm sure they'll really appreciate your help. Oh, here's Charlie back.
Evening. Hi, Dodger.
Evening, Charlie. This is Oliver.
Hello.
I've been telling Oliver all about us here, Charlie, how we live here together with the other boys, courtesy of the generosity of Mr. Fagan, and how the other boys are all out at their jobs at the moment.
Pleased to meet you, Oliver. Welcome to the gang.
The gang?
Just my little joke, Oliver. But others are all at work at the moment, I'm afraid. But you'll meet them later. Have you taken him to meet Fagin yet, Dodger?
Haven't seen him yet. Oh, look, here he is.
Hello, boys. Had a good day. Who's this?
Hello, sir. This is Oliver. He's new to London, looking for a job and a place to stay. I thought you might be able to help him.
Yes. Good to meet you. Oliver, was it?
Yes, sir. Pleased to meet you too, sir.
So you're looking for a job?
Yes, indeed I am, sir.
Well, you look just like the sort of boy who would do well here.
What sort of work do the boys here do?
Well,
We make wallets, Oliver. Yeah, we make wallets, see, and watches and handkerchiefs like these ones here. Isn't that right, Mr. Fagin? Look, here are the ones I made today.
You made that watch? Wow, that looks really complicated.
Yep, made it all by myself.
How did you learn to do it? Could I learn?
Well,
You learn on the job, Oliver. That's how it works. I'm sure you could learn.
indeed you could, my boy. Well done, Charlie. Those are fine pieces of work. They should fetch a tidy sum of money.
Oh, I see how it works. The boys who live here make watches and things, and then you sell them, Mr. Fagin, and buy food for the boys. That's how you earn money to live.
Exactly, my boy. Charlie here is a very, very clever indeed. He and Dodger always bring me nice things to sell.
Oh, that sounds like fun. I'd love to be a watchmaker.
Quiet. I think Oliver will prove very useful to all of us. Now off to sleep, boys. You had a long day and there's more work to do tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Come on, Oliver.
Good night, Mr. Fagin. Thank you for letting me stay.
Oh, Oliver, he just didn't get it, did he?
standing there like a lemon, wonder what to do. Well, no one did. I'd love to be a watchmaker, really.
So cute, so innocent.
I don't really remember meeting him for his first few weeks. Do you?
I remember him a bit. He didn't go out with any of us at first. He just sat back at Fagin's while Fagin showed him what was valuable and what wasn't. Obviously, Fagin was still pretending he made all that stuff. He didn't just sit there and say, "Now, look out for this on the street and take it if you see it."
No, I think Fagin's quite like having him so innocent. Meant we could use him as a decoy if we wanted.
Wasn't that what happened the first time he went out with Charlie and Dodger?
Yeah, funny enough, I think they actually went back near when Dodger first met Oliver.
Okay, Oliver. Now that you are out at work with us, we've got to show you how it's done.
We're at the place where you work already. I thought you were just walking to get there. I didn't realize you guys work outdoors.
Well, you see, Oliver, the thing is,
Shh! Listen, Oliver, I'll tell you what. Can you do me a favor? There's a nice looking old gentleman coming this way. Can you just go over and ask him the quickest way to St. Paul's Cathedral from here?
St. Paul's Cathedral? Is that where we're going? Is that where you work?
Just ask him anyway.
I thought you'd know the way to your own workplace, since you go there every day. Have you forgotten or something?
Oliver, please, just ask him the way.
Why can't you ask?
Come on, just ask for me. You look nice and sweet. He'll be nicer to you than me.
Well, okay then. That man there.
Now's your chance. While Oliver is distracting him, we can pick his pockets.
Brilliant, Dodger.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, my boy.
Please, sir, could you tell me the way to St. Paul's Cathedral?
But of course, walk that way, then take a first left and continue until you get to the crossroads. Straight over there, then a second right, and I'll see you straight ahead.
Thank you, sir. First left, over the crossroads, second right, and in front of me. I can remember that.
That's it. But where are you going then, my boy?
My friends work as watchmakers there, but
Hey!
run! What's going on? Hey, Charlie, Dodger, wait for me. What's happening? Come back.
Stop thief! Hey, officer, help me! You come back here, boy!
What's the matter, sir?
3 little street boys have stolen my handkerchief. One of them distracted me while the other 2 did their dirty work and ran off over there.
I'll get them for you, sir. Don't worry.
Dodger, Charlie, where are you? Why are we running?
Stop thief!
Did he say, stop thief? Is he calling me a thief? But I didn't take anything. I just asked him for directions like Dodger said. Oh, now I see. He means Dodger and Charlie. They aren't watchmakers at all. My friends are pickpockets, and they just stole that man's handkerchief, and I helped by distracting him. And now he'll think I'm a thief. Oh no, what shall I do?
Stop right there, boy.
The police! Oh no!
Now you're coming along with me.
Oh, you've got one of them, officer. Well done, boy. Now, boy, you were one of the little tug rats who picked my pockets, weren't you?
No, sir, it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
But you know who did it, don't you? It was your 2 little urchins, those other, it was those 2 friends of your others, urchins.
Yes, sir, it was them, I'm afraid. I swear I didn't know they were going to do it, though, sir. They've been telling me they made the watches and handkerchiefs they brought back. I had no idea they stole them. I was so excited to learn to make them, too. They told me to ask you for directions, sir. I thought they had got lost and didn't know where we were. I promise I didn't know, sir.
We hear this all the time, sir. Don't believe him.
I'm sure you do, officer. From anyone else, I would say that's an outright lie. But this boy doesn't look or sound like a boy who'd be picking pockets for a living, does he?
I'm not sure, sir. I think he could be very well that sort.
I don't think so. If it's alright with you, I'll take him back with me and then find out a bit more about him.
Bit of a risk you're taking there, sir, but it's up to you.
Yes, it's up to me. Thank you for your help, officer. And do let me know if you catch the other 2. I imagine they're long gone by now.
Yes, sir.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Now, what's your name, boy?
I'm Oliver, sir. Oliver Twist.
Oliver Twist indeed. Well, Oliver, I'm Mr. Brownlow. I suggest that you come home with me for a decent wash and meal, and you can tell me what you brought yourself into these companies of thieves and pickpockets.
Thank you very much, sir. That's very kind of you.
Blind me, what an idiot he was. Standing there like a lemon, wonder what to do as the others run away.
Such a stupid thing to do. Why didn't he just follow them?
I mean, we all knew he didn't come back to Fagan's after that first trip with Dodge and Charlie, but we didn't know why.
Yeah, he got really lucky there. That could have been so much worse.
Yeah, what if the coppers have got there first and arrested him instead of that posh guy helping him out?
Oliver would have been back to that workhouse, that's for sure.
But no, instead he went off with that la-di-da posh guy. I bet he got good food and proper soft beds at his house.
Don't be daft. The posh guy didn't actually take Oliver back home with him, did he?
Nah, I'm pretty sure he did.
Yeah, he definitely did.
Can't feel too sorry for him then, can you?
No, the ones I feel sorry for were Charlie and Dodger when they had to go back and tell Fagin that Oliver had been caught by the coppers on his very first job.
Ah, there you are, boys. How did you get on?
Good evening, Fagin. Good evening, Bill. Hi, Nancy.
Hello, boys. Come on, show us what you got.
We got this beautiful handkerchief.
Is that all?
See how beautiful it is. How the tiny stitches are. How delicate the pattern.
Yes, I can see that. Very good. But what else did you get?
But sir, it's such a precious thing. So delicate.
Charlie, stop on about it and show me what else you have.
So grand. So elegant.
I give up. The boy's gone mad. Dodger, what else did you get?
Well,
Now, boys, you don't mean that, to say that's all you got.
yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Well, now that's a shame.
Pathetic. You've been out hours. What have you been doing? And you even had Oliver and his innocent cuteness to distract people. Where is Oliver anyway?
Well,
What?
We had a bit of a sort of a problem.
What sort of problem?
you see, we didn't realize.
Didn't realize what?
Oliver didn't know what we were doing. I told him to ask this man for directions so that he'd be a decoy, all innocent and cute, like you said. He did it too.
And
Well, when we moved in and we nicked the guy's handkerchief and ran, Oliver just stood there. He didn't know he was meant to run.
We couldn't have gone back and got him, otherwise we would have been caught too.
got caught too? You mean Oliver got caught too? Who by?
I don't know, we'd run for it by then.
We lay low for hours just in case.
Probably the coppers. What a little idiot.
What bad? That's bad. That is a Fagin. That little rat is probably soon on you right now, telling the tough and his copper friends all about you and your dealings. They might be on the way right now.
I hadn't even thought of that.
You're right. He's probably told them everything. What are we going to do about it?
Well, get him back, Nancy and me. Right, Nancy?
What are you going to do?
He knows you will use you to set a trap for him. Grab him and bring him back here.
That's the safest. And as for you two,
We are sorry, Fagin. Don't punish us. We didn't know he would do that.
We'll get you loads of expensive stuff this week.
mind you do, or it'll be the worst for you. Good luck, Bill. Get him back here before he gives us all away.
I remember that bad luck from Dodger and Charlie that Bill Sykes was there.
Yeah, Bill got a nasty temper. That could have been really bad.
I don't know how Nancy puts up with him.
I guess he's good to her, isn't he?
I'm not sure.
I guess it was lucky that he was in the way, though.
What do you mean?
Well, he knew straight away. Didn't he go and could have gone and planned how to get Oliver back before the coppers turned up?
Do you know what he did to get him back?
Well, he mentioned a trap of some sort.
Yeah, and I think Nancy got involved too.
Mr. Brownlow's been ever so nice to me. I've been living with him for a while now, and there's always lots of nice food to eat, and he's read me loads of interesting stories. He has ever so many books. That's why I'm out here today, actually. He asked me to pick up some new books for him from the booksellers around the corner, and he gave me £5 to pay for them. £5. I've never actually held this much money in my life.
Well, hello there, Oliver.
Nancy, I haven't seen you for ages.
No, that's right. Not since you went off with your new friend, and there left poor old Fagin and the boys behind. Poor Dodger and Charlie. They were so upset when you got lost.
But they tried to steal Mr. Brownlow's handkerchief. I had no idea they were thieves. If I'd known that, I would never have gone out with them.
Now, that's not a very nice thing to say. I thought you liked living with the boys. They're just trying to make a living, same as anyone else, and they're really missing you. Perhaps you should visit them.
They shouldn't be stealing, though. That's wrong. I couldn't go back there. Not now I know that they really do.
That's a shame. They'd be so pleased to see you.
And that, son, is why you're coming with me right now.
Ah!
Keep it down unless you want to stick you with this knife. Come on, we're going now.
But Mr. Brownlow told me to pick up his books. He gave me money to go and pick up his books.
Money? Well, I've have that. Now, get moving. Go on, you little rat, go.
Don't be too harsh on him, Bill. Come on.
You be quiet, girl. Go on, get moving.
That wasn't too bad. Bill could have been a lot worse.
A lot worse, he pulled a knife on Oliver.
Yeah, but he actually didn't use it.
That makes okay.
I'm just glad it wasn't me. Oliver didn't seem too bad when he got back to Fagin's. He just seemed to roll with the punches.
I guess that pretty fast as I remember.
At last, Oliver, how nice to see you again. And Nancy, so beautiful.
Shut it, old man.
Not in front of the boys, Bill. And thank you for telling Oliver. It wouldn't need to have him getting ideas above his station or telling the world about us.
I'm not returning anything. He's staying with me. I got used for him. You've got enough boys here anyways. No, he's no good to you.
What are you going to do with him?
He's coming with me. I got a job for him.
No, Bill, you can't. He's too young and it's too dangerous.
Be quiet.
What's dangerous? Where are we going? I don't want to be a pickpocket.
Be quiet. You do what you're told. Give him here, girl.
No, he's just a baby.
I'm not a baby. Not great of a job, are you, though?
Standing there and getting caught instead of running when we said.
I didn't know, okay? And if I had known, I wouldn't have done it.
Enough chat. Get out of the way. We're going.
Wow. Bill, calm down.
Shut it, all of you. He's coming with me. Come on, boy. We've got an appointment with the bank manager in the Strand.
No, I don't want to.
I said shut it.
But Bill, it's late. The banks are closed at this time of night. What are you going to close the bank for?
This bank will be open at midnight.
Whoa, I didn't hear about that.
Where are you?
Never mind that. Sykes took Oliver back to rob a bank.
Yeah, we all knew he took things further than we did. I mean, picking pockets is one thing. Everybody has to make a living somehow. It's easy to run away so you don't get caught.
Unless if you're Oliver, of course.
All right, unless if you're Oliver, but running away from a bank is robbery is way harder.
Yeah, you've got all that gold to hide.
Wow, yeah, you could have got rich off that.
But he didn't, did he? It all went wrong, didn't it?
Do know? All I know, we never saw Oliver again.
That's what I heard. What I heard was the rich geezer had been living with the Stansted, wondering where he got to go.
I'm so worried about Oliver. He hasn't come back from the bookseller after I sent him to pick up my new books. I don't think he's the type of boy to take the money and run. He's such a sweet boy and genuinely grateful to be away from the ragtag with a bunch of pickpockets he's been living with before. I wonder if Mrs. Bedouin has seen him at all. She's an excellent housekeeper and normally knows what's going on. Mrs. Bedouin.
Yes, sir. What's the matter?
Has Oliver come back from the bookseller? It's very late. They must have closed hours ago.
I'm afraid he hasn't, sir. I don't know where he is.
I do hope he hasn't come to any harm. I'm rather fond of the boy, you know, Mrs. Bedouin.
He's a sweet little lad, sir. I'm not surprised you're worried.
There's something about him that seems familiar. You know, I can't quite put my finger on it, but there's definitely something like I've met him before somewhere.
Really, sir?
Yes, it's very strange.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me a minute, sir.
I wonder who that could be at this time of the night.
There's a young lady at the door, sir. Says she needs to speak
to you, says urgent.
Sorry for pushing in here, sir, but it's urgent, sir. It's Oliver. He's in terrible danger.
Oliver, in danger?
Bill Sykes has got him, sir. He's going to rob a bank.
Hang on a minute.
He'll get hurt, sir.
Now look here, you better come and sit down and tell me properly. Mrs. Bedouin and I think a nip of brandy might be in order.
I can't. He'll kill me. He'll be at the Admiralty Bank on the Strand sometime around midnight. He's been planning it for weeks. Look, I just don't want the boy to get hurt.
Now look here.
I've got to go, sir.
Well, really?
Do you think he was serious?
I do, sir. I've heard the name Bill Sykes before, usually in the newspapers, and never for anything nice.
Well then, we better notify the police as soon as possible. Mrs. Bedouin,
What's the matter, sir?
well, does that picture remind you of anyone?
Why, sir? Who is it?
That, Mrs. Bedouin, is a painting of my niece who died about 10 years ago, leaving behind a son and Mrs. Bedouin. Don't you think he looks like almost exactly like Oliver?
The posh guy thought his niece looks like Oliver.
Huh, crazy if it turned out to be true.
If it turned out to be true,
That they were related or something.
you might be related, the posh guy and Oliver.
Yeah, come on, keep up.
Whoa.
It was good of Nancy to try to protect Oliver like that, though. It's not her fault Sykes dragged him into this.
Yeah, really brave of her. Given what Sykes can be like when he's not happy. Did he ever find out?
How would he find out?
Well, you never know.
Come on, boy. Keep moving. Get this done so we can get out of here.
Yes, sir.
Right. See that building there?
That one there, the fancy one.
Yeah, second ground floor window. At the back is unlocked. Climb inside and go unlock the front door. I'll wait for you there. And remember, go quietly. I'll be listening for you. And don't touch anything except the lock of the main door.
Yes, sir.
Bill, quick, you've got to go. The police are coming.
Please, don't be stupid, girl. The kid's just gone around the back. Get
Bill.
out of it.
Bill, listen. They're coming.
I said get out of it. Why would they be coming in?
Bill, they're coming now. I know.
Know what? How do you know? Unless
Bill, listen.
you told them, didn't you? You guys, you told the police.
Bill, please.
It's about that boy, isn't it? That filthy little urchin.
Bill, I only. Bill, no, please.
You stupid girl.
That's him there, but what's that on the ground? Oh no.
Hey, you, stop right there. Oh, sir, isn't that.
Oh dear, yes, I think the poor girl looked like she tried to stop him.
Got him, sir, but it looks like we got here too late.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And no sign of the boy. I take it.
Mr. Brownlow? Oh, it is you.
Oliver, dear boy, I am so glad that you're safe. Thank you for your assistance, Constable.
My pleasure, sir. I'll be taking this one down to the station with me now.
After you, Miss Bedouin. Come on, lad, let's go home.
Whoa, was Nancy okay?
No, she was taken to the hospital that night, but she didn't make it.
She died.
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Poor thing.
Sykes is crazy.
Yeah, I know. I never thought I'd say this about anyone, but I'm actually glad the coppers got him. He was really dangerous.
Yeah, I always was scared of him whenever he was at Fagan's. I'm so glad he's gone.
Definitely. So what happened to Oliver then?
Don't know. I guess he went off with that push guy, didn't he?
That's what I heard. Now, boy, in you come. You must be freezing cold. Sit yourself down in this chair by the fire and warm up. Mrs. Bedman kindly put out some hot tea for you, so do have some.
Thank you very much, sir, and thank you for rescuing me. How did you know where I was?
A young lady came to warn me that a man called Bill Sykes has taken you to rob off a bank and on the Strand. Naturally, I called the police and went straight there.
A young lady? Oh, that must have been Nancy. She was so kind to me. She tried to stop Sykes taking me to the bank in the first place. I heard her scream. I think Sykes must have attacked her. Do you think she'll be okay?
She's in the hospital now, Oliver. I'm afraid I'm not very hopeful. She was badly injured.
Poor Nancy. She saved my life.
She did indeed. I am very grateful to her for telling me where you were, Oliver. There was something else I haven't told you. How much do you remember your mother?
Well, not much really. She died when I was just a baby, you see.
Well, I should tell you that once I had a sister who died many years ago. She just had one child and one daughter. My niece, you understand, I didn't see them very often because they lived outside of London. But from time to time, my sister died, and I wrote to them to see how they were. About 10 years ago, my niece wrote to say she had a baby boy. I sent a letter of congratulations to her at once. You can imagine my shock when it arrived here, with a stamp saying deceased on it. I had no idea what just happened to the baby, and I presumed he had died as well in memory of my niece. I had a picture painted, and I put it there above the fireplace. Now, Oliver, have a look at the picture, and does it look or anyone you know?
Well, it looks like, well, me a little bit, I think, Mr. Brownlow. Why?
Oliver, my dear boy, I no longer think my niece's baby boy died by some miracle. I think he survived and eventually made his way to London.
Oh, wow, Mr. Brownlow. He'd be about my age, wouldn't he? Do you think I could go meet him?
Oliver, do you not understand what I'm trying to say? I think he is you. You are my niece's son. Oliver, I believe that you're my great nephew.
Really? You're my great uncle?
Of course, we'll have to check on the church record, but I'm completely sure in my own mind we are related.
Oh, wow, I have family I never knew about.
You do indeed, my dear boy. I am so glad we have found each other at last.
Ugh, how sporty can you get?
I know, it makes me feel a bit ill.
It's kind of cute though. I love to find a long lost rich uncle and go off to live in a posh house like that with lots of food.
Hey, never say never. It might happen one day or someday.
In the meantime, we've got a living to earn and pookies to pick. Come on!